The sleeping position you think is harmless might actually be dragging your body downhill every single night. Did you know that simply changing the way you sleep each night could lead to a major shift in your overall health? Yes, just one small change, almost effortless and completely free, could mark a turning point in your journey to living healthier and longer, especially as you get older. And here is the surprising part: that position is not lying on your back, and it is not lying on your stomach either. It is sleeping on your left side. A simple position that is currently being studied, recommended, and even practiced by many doctors around the world. You might have heard about it before. Maybe you have even slept this way a few times without realizing that it holds some powerful benefits for almost every system in your body. And today, we are going to uncover exactly what those benefits are. But before we dive in, leave a comment down below as a promise to take better care of yourself. Just type, "I listen to my body," and make changes to live healthier every day. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out on valuable health tips, especially if you are in your middle age or senior years. So, what are the real health benefits of sleeping on your left side? Right now, I am going to reveal the surprising effects this sleeping position can have on your body every single night. Number 1. Improved digestion. According to human anatomy, the positioning of the stomach, small intestine, and large intestine follows a very specific alignment. When a person lies on their left side, the stomach is positioned below the esophagus, and the small intestine continues downward toward the large intestine, following the direction of gravity. This setup creates the ideal environment for the movement of food and waste, a process known as peristalsis. Peristalsis is a series of rhythmic muscle contractions that push digested food through the digestive system, from the stomach to the small intestine and then to the colon. Lying on your left side creates a favorable angle that helps this process run smoothly, reducing stagnation or backward flow. This is especially important because gravity significantly affects how efficiently your digestive system operates when you're lying down. In addition, the pyloric valve, which controls the flow of food from the stomach into the small intestine, functions more steadily in this position. With the help of gravity, lying on the left side limits food from lingering in the stomach, which eases the pressure on your digestive system. This creates a stable biological environment where digestive enzymes, stomach acid, and mechanical movement can work at their best. This position also reduces mechanical pressure on the digestive organs, allowing the intestinal walls to contract more naturally without interference from the positioning of other internal organs. When your body maintains this optimal state throughout the night, the entire digestive process from nutrient absorption to waste elimination can significantly improve. A particularly important point is how this position benefits movement through the colon, the final part of the digestive process. When lying on your left side, the large intestine is sloped in a way that allows waste to move more easily toward the rectum. This supports a regular elimination cycle, helping your body maintain its natural biological rhythm. Number 2. Reduced acid reflux. Have you ever spent an entire night tossing and turning because of a burning sensation rising from your chest to your throat? Sometimes it is acid burping nausea, or just a vague feeling of discomfort you cannot quite describe. This is not random. It is likely acid reflux, a stubborn and very common issue, especially as people reach middle age and beyond. The root of this problem lies in how the body functions when you lie down. After eating, the stomach begins digesting food by releasing acid. If you lie in the wrong position, especially on your back or your right side, that acid can easily rise up into the esophagus. That is because in these positions, the stomach is level with or even higher than the esophagus. When acid rises, it irritates the sensitive lining of the esophagus, leading to burning, choking sensations and overall discomfort. All of this makes it much harder to fall asleep or stay asleep through the night. The interesting thing is just by lying on your left side, the whole situation changes. In this position, the stomach sits lower than the esophagus, so gravity helps keep the acid in the stomach where it belongs. The valve between the stomach and esophagus is also more likely to stay closed when you are lying on your left side, which helps prevent acid from rising. In other words, you are creating a natural lid to protect your digestive tract, no medication or special equipment needed. Many people have reported clear improvements after switching to left-side sleeping, less heartburn, fewer nighttime awakenings due to discomfort, and a lighter, more refreshed feeling in the morning. And beyond just temporary relief, this habit helps reduce the risk of long-term issues like esophageal inflammation or tissue damage from chronic acid reflux. Number 3. Better for the heart and blood circulation. The heart works non-stop day and night, no matter whether you are walking, eating, or sleeping. But what is interesting is that even while you sleep, your sleeping position can directly impact how your heart does its job. When you lie on your left side, the mechanical pressure on your heart tends to decrease. Anatomically, the heart leans slightly to the left inside the chest. So when you lie in the same direction, internal organs like the liver, stomach, and lungs apply less pressure on the heart compared to lying on your back or your right side. This allows the heart to contract more freely while you rest. With less pressure, the heart does not have to work as hard to pump blood throughout the body. Blood flows more smoothly and with fewer obstructions, which helps regulate blood pressure and reduce the risk of arrhythmias, conditions that are more common as people age. Additionally, when you lie on your left side, major blood vessels, especially the inferior vena cava, are less likely to be compressed. This allows blood to return from the legs and lower body to the heart more efficiently. That is especially helpful for people with high blood pressure, poor circulation, or arterial stiffness. However, here is something extremely important for those with severe heart failure or serious heart conditions. Lying on the left side can sometimes cause chest heaviness or discomfort because of how the heart shifts under added pressure. In these cases, lying on the right side, or simply choosing a position that feels more comfortable, may be more appropriate. And of course, it is always best to consult a doctor before trying to stick with any fixed sleeping position. Number 4. Reduced snoring and sleep apnea. Snoring and sleep apnea are not just minor nuisances. They can be signs of serious sleep disorders that affect your long-term health. Many middle-aged and older adults deal with these issues, waking up tired, having trouble focusing, and sometimes facing heart-related complications. But you know what? The solution might be as simple as changing your sleeping position, specifically by lying on your left side. When you lie on your left side, your upper airway from the nose and throat to the windpipe stays more naturally open. It is no longer squeezed or narrowed like it often is when you lie on your back, where the tongue and soft palate can slide backward and block airflow. The result: air moves in and out more freely, helping you breathe evenly and smoothly through the night. For those with sleep apnea, especially mild to moderate cases, sleeping on the left side can significantly reduce breathing disruptions. Instead of gasping for air dozens of times each night, breathing becomes more stable and continuous. That leads to deeper, more restorative sleep and fewer nighttime awakenings. One crucial benefit is that smoother breathing allows your body to take in enough oxygen. Your brain gets the energy it needs instead of suffering from the effects of prolonged oxygen deprivation. That means you wake up more alert, avoiding problems like daytime drowsiness, dizziness, or memory lapses, common issues linked to poor quality sleep. On the flip side, if your sleep is disturbed by loud snoring or repeated breathing interruptions, you may not get the deep rest your body needs. You wake up easily, your heart has to work overtime to compensate for the oxygen shortfall, and your brain might suffer as a result. Sleeping on your left side can ease all of this from the start, giving your heart a break and protecting your brain from nighttime oxygen stress. Number 5. Improved lymphatic circulation. The The lymphatic system is an essential yet often overlooked part of overall health, especially in middle-aged and older adults. Unlike the circulatory system, the lymphatic system does not have a heart to pump fluid throughout the body. Instead, it moves slowly, relying on body movement, breathing rhythms, and gravity to transport lymph fluid, a clear liquid that carries white blood cells, waste products, bacteria, and immune molecules. When lymph flows properly, the body can flush out toxins, dead cells, and harmful microbes from tissues while delivering white blood cells to where they are needed to fight disease. But when this system functions poorly, which is common in people who are sedentary, older, or unwell, toxins build up, leading to chronic fatigue, swelling, weakened immunity, and increased risk of infection. Sleeping on your left side is considered by many health experts to be a simple and natural way to support better lymphatic flow during sleep. That is because most of the body's primary drainage system, especially the thoracic duct, which carries the majority of lymph fluid back into the circulatory system, is located on the left side of the body. When you lie on your left side, gravity can assist more effectively in moving this fluid, enhancing the process of detoxification, drainage, and immune transport throughout the night. Additionally, this position helps reduce mechanical pressure on the lymphatic vessels in the abdomen and chest, two crucial areas for lymphatic transfer and filtration. Without being compressed by internal organs or poor posture, the lymphatic system can contract and function more efficiently, supporting natural detox and boosting immune defense while you sleep. However, it is important to note that these benefits do not replace specific medical advice. For individuals with lymphatic-related conditions, such as lymphedema, lymphoma, or vascular issues, changing your sleeping position should be done after consulting a doctor or physical therapist. Every body is different, and what works well for one person may not be ideal for someone else, especially when health conditions are involved. Number 6. Enhanced brain function. The brain is responsible not just for emotions, movement, and awareness, but also generates a large amount of metabolic waste throughout the day. If these waste products are not cleared efficiently, they can accumulate and impair nerve cell performance, leading to memory loss, reduced concentration, and diminished cognitive function. One key system that helps the brain flush out this waste is called the lymphatic system, a network that circulates cerebrospinal fluid around the brain and spinal cord. This system plays a vital role in delivering nutrient-rich fluid deep into brain tissues while removing toxic byproducts from brain cells. The lymphatic process is most active during deep sleep, especially when the sleeper is lying on their side. Sleeping on the left side helps optimize the flow of cerebrospinal fluid within the lymphatic system. With the help of gravity, fluid moves more efficiently, increasing the brain's ability to clear excess proteins and waste from neural activity. As a result, the brain's internal environment becomes cleaner, which supports the regeneration of nerve cells and the effectiveness of neural communication. Not only does this help cleanse the brain, but it also reduces pressure on blood vessels in the brain, allowing a stable flow of blood and oxygen to critical areas. This means the brain is not only cleaned, but also well nourished, reducing the long-term risk of microscopic damage and supporting overall brain health. Keeping the brain clear and functioning smoothly is not just a temporary benefit, it is a long-term defense strategy. When nightly brain detox is maintained consistently, the risk of neurological waste buildup decreases. At the same time, the brain's capacity to recover and remain flexible, which is essential for learning and memory, is strengthened. Number 7. Beneficial for spleen health. The spleen may not come up often in everyday health conversations, but it plays an incredibly important role in both the immune system and blood circulation. Located in the upper left part of the abdomen, the spleen filters blood, removes old red blood cells, bacteria and impurities, and produces and stores white blood cells that protect the body from infections. When you sleep on your left side, the spleen is positioned more advantageously to function efficiently. Thanks to gravity, blood and lymph can flow into and out of the spleen more easily. This enhances its ability to filter toxins, remove dead cells, and eliminate harmful microbes from the bloodstream. This position also reduces pressure from surrounding organs on the spleen. Without being compressed, the spleen can contract more gently and steadily, supporting smoother flow of both blood and lymph. This consistent filtering process helps maintain a clean, balanced circulation, which in turn benefits the rest of the body's organs. Another important aspect is the spleen's role in white blood cell management. It not only produces them, but also distributes them to the areas of the body that need immune protection. When blood flows better due to proper sleeping posture, this distribution happens more effectively, meaning your immune system can respond faster and more accurately to threats. Beyond its main functions in immunity and blood filtration, the spleen also acts as a reservoir for blood cells, especially platelets, and contributes to blood regeneration when needed. By resting in an ideal position, like sleeping on the left side, this organ is not only given a chance to rest, but also prepares better for its essential roles in the day ahead. Now you understand why sleeping on your left side matters so much. But how do you make this a lasting habit without discomfort? Transitioning to sleeping on your left side naturally and comfortably depends a lot on using the right pillows. Many people struggle to change sleeping positions simply because their bodies are not used to it, or because it feels awkward to stay in that position for too long. But with the right pillow setup, not only does the change become easier, the benefits of this sleeping position are also maximized, and you will find it easier to stay in place all night. Start with the pillow under your head. It should be of medium firmness, not too soft, with just the right height to keep your neck, shoulders, and head aligned. When your neck is supported properly, you will not wake up with a stiff neck or shoulder pain. Next, to protect your hips and support your lower body alignment, place a pillow between your knees. This reduces pressure on the hip joints and helps keep your spine in a natural, neutral position. This is especially important for older adults to avoid spinal misalignment or chronic back pain. Another helpful tip is to use a body pillow for upper body support. When you hug a pillow, your shoulders and chest are better supported, reducing the chances of rolling onto your back or stomach during sleep. This is a gentle, yet effective way to stay in the side sleeping position without forcing your body to hold it rigidly. If you tend to roll onto your back during the night, try placing a small pillow behind your back. This acts like a soft barrier, helping your body stay on your left side and preventing unconscious turning to less ideal sleeping positions, such as lying on your back, which is less beneficial for organ function and circulation. Experts also recommend choosing a mattress with medium firmness, not too soft that your body sinks in too much, and not too firm that it causes shoulder or hip pain when sleeping on your side. Your pillow should support your neck without bending or tilting your head awkwardly. If you notice a gap between your thighs and the mattress, consider adding a small cushion to fill the space so your legs are supported and relaxed throughout the night. So we have just explored something that may seem small, but has a surprisingly powerful impact sleeping on your left side. Sometimes a simple change in your sleeping habits can make a big difference in your health, your sleep quality, and even your overall well-being. However, please keep in mind, all the information in this video is for reference only and should not replace professional medical advice. Everybody is different, so if you have specific health conditions, especially those related to your heart, digestion, breathing, or lymphatic system, make sure to talk to your doctor before changing your sleeping position or applying any of the tips shared in this video. We always do our best to gather information from reliable sources, but we cannot guarantee that everything will apply to every individual case. So take charge of your own well-being, listen to your body, and choose your information wisely. If you found this content helpful, share it with your loved ones, because sometimes a small change can lead to a big improvement. Before you go, leave a comment below. As a commitment to your health, I choose a positive sleeping position every night. And do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you will not miss out on valuable health information, especially for those in their middle age and golden years. We will see you in the next video.